cannot believe I'm here. I actually started to write the film here 7 years ago. It's very full circle to be here right now.
To have our little movie here in Leicester Square is pretty wild.
It blew my mind. This is even more than I could dream of. This is so juicy and she gets to do so much, gets to experience so much. I was just like, I have to be a part of this.
The movie is oddly very fun. Like, it's weird to say it's a really entertaining movie when you really get to know what it's about.
I'm a huge film nerd and I definitely created and designed this film to be seen in a cinema. It's a wild ride. You'll go through so many emotions.
We get to finally show it to the world, spread the message and get people talking, get people laughing, get people gasping in their chairs.
There's kind of nothing like it.
I think everyone should see this. I think men really need to see this and understand a little bit what women go through.
It's such a beautiful film. She's created a new genre, beauty horror.
Powerful, intense, funny, dark, crazy.
Lynching. Wild.
Extreme.
It's wild, hang on. Don't blink.
You're at the European premiere. Just sum this up for me, how it feels to be in London right now.
This is crazy. I mean, like, I was just talking to Naomi. I was like, have you ever done one here? I mean, she's like, for years ago with Star Wars. I mean, this is, to have our little movie like here in Leicester Square is pretty wild.
And this is kind of different for you, this role.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't want to give too much away, but definitely I play a darker, more shadowy character, and yeah, you know, again, like, I don't want to say too much. It's probably already out there in a way, but he's a very complex and complicated person, you know, in a way that can be scary.
And why should people see this, Channing?
Look, the themes of it, I think everyone should see this. I think men really need to see this and understand a little bit what women go through. And the movie is oddly very fun. Like, it's weird to say it's a really entertaining movie when you really get to know what it's about. But I think that's its genius in a way. Like, you find yourself lulled into like a false sense of security of like, oh man, this is so much fun. I love these people on this island. Until you start to not feel like you're having the best time in the movie, and then you're like, wait a minute, I'm really not having a good time anymore. This is all bad.
Yeah, and Zoe's directorial debut. I mean, how proud are you of Zoe?
Yeah, I can't be any prouder of her. Look, making your first film, it's like birthing a child. Like, it really is the closest thing that I can like find that compares to it, because you put your heart and soul into the thing, and she has killed herself for this thing. I mean, she's worked on it for about 7 years now. She did it. She started writing it before the Me Too movement. I know everybody's going to see this thing and basically feel like that. I don't know, everything that came out about all these horrible men. You know, that we made this movie because of that, and that's just the opposite of what happened.
And sum it up in one word for me. One word only.
It's wild. It's wild. Hang on. Don't blink.
You're in your hometown, girl. How are you feeling? European premiere of Think Twice.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I was quite surprised by the amount of people, and I'm trying not to be like giddy about it, but I am so excited but also quite nervous.
But is this what dreams are made of right here?
Yeah, totally. I mean, the biggest dream was making it. My love is being on set and being around amazing creators, and these are some of the best creators I've had the privilege of working with. It makes me so happy that we get to finally show it to the world and spread the message and get people talking, get people laughing, get people gasping in their chairs. I'm so excited.
They will be gasping.
They will be, right?
Oh, why did you say yes? I mean, obviously.
You've seen it. How could I say no?
In Zoe's script, did it blow your mind?
It blew my mind. I was like, I was doing Whitney at the time, and I was prepping for Whitney, and I was really hungry for, this is my favorite type of genre, and I was waiting for an opportunity like this to come, and when this came, I was like, this is even more than I could dream of. Like, this is so juicy, and she gets to do so much, and she gets to experience so much, that I was just like, I have to be a part of this.
And why do audiences need to see this in the cinema?
Oh, because it's a communal film. It's really about bringing people together. I mean, the whole vibe of the film is it's a party vibe, and watching people like chilling with the music, and then suddenly they're getting darker and people's tension like rising and it being shared with people. The sound editing, the editing itself, it's such a beautiful film. Zoe's called it, she's created a new genre, and it's called, beauty horror.
That it is.
And it is a beauty horror. It's beautiful and it's horrible.
And going from beauty, Channing Tatum, talk to me about him.
Oh, he's an awesome bloke. I love that man so much, and he's like, I mean, now he's like a big brother, but he's a great person, and I learned so much from him. He's so generous on set, and he's got such an incredible insight. He's been doing it for so long, so yeah, it's great.
And one word, sum it up, just one word.
Extreme.
Just tell me how you feel at the European premiere of Blink Twice. You're finally here. Sum it up for me, how you feeling?
Wow. Overwhelmed that we have retained the very nature of what it is that we intended to create all the way here. This was a huge undertaking. The mixture of emotions, what each of the actors delivered. We're just super grateful to be. I'm not speaking for you, but I am.
She's
speaking
not wrong,
for you.
and I'll say too, and super proud. It's really, it's a remarkable film, and Zoe's an incredible person, and we're so happy to have gotten to be in her corner on this.
Let's talk about the old cast. I mean,
Yeah.
What a cast. The acting was sublime. How incredible, was it as better than you thought it would be?
Well, I mean, we were seeing it in real time. We were really clear about what was special. We were clear how special it really was, So it felt good to see it come to life and to see it all be edited together to be something that you can enjoy the way you did.
And obviously we want people to go to the cinema to see this. Why should they see Blink Twice?
Well,
It's imperative. I think it really is imperative with this movie because every little tiny detail matters, and you just feel that you're in Zoe's hands specifically when you go and see this movie in the theaters.
Absolutely. And what about one word to describe this, guys?
Exciting, powerful, tense, funny, dark, crazy.
Unflinching.
Woo! And I'm gonna say uncompromising.
Yeah. Talk to me about being at the European premiere next to this guy. I mean, just how are you feeling?
I feel amazing. I cannot believe I'm here. I actually started to write the film here 7 years ago, so it's very full circle to be here right now.
Are we able to sum it up at all?
Okay, it follows a young woman named Frida, who's a cocktail waitress, who meets Slater King, who's a tech mogul billionaire, and he invites her and her friend to his island with a bunch of his friends, and they're having a great time until they realize that they might not be having such a great time, and she has to figure out what's going on and get the hell out of there.
Oh wow! And was your directorial debut everything you wanted it to be?
I don't think I even knew what to expect, I think I just really wanted to tell this story, and I saw it so clearly in my mind, and the challenge was really, can I bring something to life, from being inside of me to coming outside of me, and I think I did that. It was an incredible journey. I'm proud of that, yeah.
And where's the inspiration from?
This is about life as a woman, some people want to kind of try and narrow it down to rich people or an island or a person, but it really is about power, and no matter who you are, there's different experiences, but they all surround power, and I think almost every woman can somehow relate to this experience.
On the back of that, why should people see Blink Twice at the cinema?
Oh, I mean, I'm a huge film nerd, and I definitely created and designed this film to be seen in a cinema. It's a wild ride. You'll go through so many emotions. And my first few times watching it with a group of people, it's so fun. And you get to hear all the reactions, and there's kind of nothing like it.
Let's sum it up in one word.
Wild.
That's what he said.
Really? Oh, that, I know.
How proud are you of Channing in this?
I mean, I'm so excited for people to see what he's done in this film. It's something unlike anything he's done before. I'm really, really proud.